Hello and welcome to this edition of Stock and Stock Outlook. And today's video is on Archean Chemical Industries Limited, fairly newly listed 2023. Archean is a mid-cap stock, is India's largest exporter of bromine and industrial salt. It is also into the production of and export of potassium sulfate. The company has the lowest cost of production in the world for bromine and industrial salt. Its revenue breakup is 54%, 34% salt, 64% bromine, and 2% potassium sulfate. Its plant is at Hajipur, Gujarat, strategically positioned near Mundra port and the salt fields near it. 26% of its overall revenue is in the domestic market, while 74% of its business revenue comes from overseas markets. It has a market cap of 8,666 crores with a return of equity of 19.4%. The trailing 12-month PEG ratio is at negative 1.6, while the Piotrowski score is currently at 4. Promoter holding is 53.45%. Of that, 4.5% is pledged. FII hold 9.53%. Domestic institutions 21.04%, while the public holds 15.96% of the stock. Now, let's try to understand the charts of what it lies ahead for the stock. But before I go ahead, a disclaimer: this is not a trading or investing advice to you. This is a video purely based on Ichimoku and on educational basis. Please do your thorough study before you take a trading or investing decision, and always respect the support and resistance levels along with the trade. Now, in the weekly, one can see it's at the Ichimoku Kijun baseline currently, and if that does not hold, that is around 700, then it has a possibility of a move down to 660 odd levels in the weekly, and a further down move, if that does not hold, would be near 575 600. This is the crucial one, the 575 600 one, because if that does not hold, the stock could see a lot more pain in the medium to long term. So those are the two crucial levels I would be looking at in the weekly analysis. Let's have a look at the daily analysis. As per Ichimoku, at again that Ichimoku near that daily support of 702, failure to hold this small support at 685, but a bigger support sitting at 650 to 615. So 650 more or less in alignment with the weekly major support, while a lower line support 610, and then 575, which is also the weekly. So again, both the time frames having more or less the same support region for the stock. Interestingly, if I just draw a trend line out here, you will get an idea that the stock had several instances of trying to break on the upside here. First one, second one, third one, broke it, then went down, and then again an attempt here, five, again an attempt here, six. So six attempts around this zone of 660 took place. Finally, it broke above it, and now is comfortably sitting and retesting near that level. So any decline near this level would be interesting to watch for the stock. In any case, for a good upside possible. On the other hand, further upside, if it continues to hold this 700 level, where is the resistance? As per daily time frame, the next resistance is at 750 and then at 825. Let's have a look at the weekly resistance for the stock. Here you can see it more clearly and more pronounced. The support at this level of where the stock has continuously been tested. So it's something, like a line of polarity where that resistance finally broke out, and now maybe some consolidation if retested. Now, where is the weekly resistance? The weekly resistance for the stock is at 750, again matches with our daily time in the month of February, March. The 750 level could not hold. It fell from there again in the week of July. First week we've seen that same reaction, first and second week of July. So 750, a kind of a wall. If that is taken out, the next one comes at near 785. And if we are to consider this parallel channel for this stock, not much data there in the weekly, the next major resistance could be near 900 for it, provided it goes travels accordingly to this level. Also at right now at the medium of the parallel channel. So good solid support currently. Also cannot rule out this support not holding or anything. But interestingly, if I were to accumulate this stock for a bigger up move, knowing the company's fundamental of being India, not just India, globally the large exporter, low cost of production company, and keeping all those factors in mind, more I would be more aggressively buying near 660, or I would wait for some kind of sustenance for the stock starting above the level of 715.20 on the weekly to see it further push ahead. And then yes, it can give you a steady upside potential like this. Fairly newly listed, not too much of data, but potentials of both fundamental and technical look very promising. I hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and do follow me for such regular stock updates. Thanks and best, all the best for your investing.